All right, welcome back,
shit,
everyone.
My brother's calling me. What? Yeah. Nigga, we're in the garage.
Tell that nigga to pull up with the mic. He
Nigga, you pull up with the mic. How about that?
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
well, you have fun with Gary. Hey, John. Fuck off, bitch.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Insightful Buffoonery. Today we have a very special guest.
We've been gone for a minute.
We've been gone for a minute,
yeah,
but
but-
we're back again. Our special guest is a member from Josh's crew. This is
Yes,
Dominic. Hey, welcome, Dominic.
What's going on, guys? Original Chin Game members in the
Original
building.
Chin Games.
You know.
Yeah. Are we gonna do?
Oh, you got it. You got to hold on one time.
Okay, they're
You
throwing.
totally missed that.
We missed the finger. Okay, we do it one time.
No. Hey, we'll edit that out. Nigga, what
You do like this, and then you go. Look, see.
Oh, somebody's
Man,
been
this
drinking.
he comes from me. He looks at me as if I don't know the handshake,
Edit it out.
and then
Edit it.
doesn't do the handshake.
All right,
right
hold
away.
on. Well, Original Chin Gang, we're gonna show the handshake right now.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
Maybe we'll just edit the whole handshake. How about here we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh
You
shit.
guys forgot how to handshake?
I don't know. Something's going wrong. I think it's the angle.
The angle, the dangle?
This was, you gotta understand that we've been doing this handshake since 2009, right?
Right.
There's some heritage behind this handshake.
Right,
so,
but yet,
you know, sometimes
some-
if you don't do it for a while, you know, you miss a couple
it
key
might
pieces.
be a little, you got to blow off the dust and
You know.
everything.
It was the camera that got me nervous.
The camera.
Yeah, the camera, yeah.
Dom put me on the spot. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it,
No,
huh?
no.
That under pressure?
No.
Well, Dom,
You know what, Dom? Tell me about your past.
Oh my God, yeah, here we go.
Well, we do welcome you, Dom.
Thank you.
And everybody to another episode of Insightful Buffoonery, where we literally talk about fucking nothing. And then we also like to say thank you, Patch's Catering.
Shout out to Patch's Catering.
Shout out Patch's Catering for
Shout
these
out Patch's Catering.
brewskis. Apparently Bigfoot's outside. But again, thank you, Patch's Catering, for the fine water and the Modelo's. And again, thank you, Dom, for showing up.
No problem, man.
Okay. So back to this handshake. It's kind of a ritual from...
We've been doing it for 10
10
years.
years.
Now? Maybe a little longer than 10. Is it longer than
a little longer.
Yeah,
11.
11 years.
11
yeah,
years
since
now.
high school shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Known this guy a very long time.
Yeah, man.
And just because you guys tried to perform it just now, like a porn star in front of a scene, you guys went limp.
It happens to...
Fuck. From a handshake standpoint, we didn't fucking perform, bro, at all.
We did not.
At all.
Dom came to perform.
You went limp.
I went limp dick
Dang.
all
All right,
over
bro.
it.
It's all right, bro. It's not how you start. It's how you finish.
So in front of our millions
I like
of
that.
viewers, you went limp.
By the end of this podcast,
You-
this handshake is going to be performed flawlessly.
Flawlessly.
we
fucking
got to do at least one
flawless.
time before the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. So on this day, November, what is it?
28th.
28th.
Okay, on this day, November 28th, Mike Tyson is back.
Yes, Mike Tyson
Mike
is
Tyson's
back.
back. How you guys feeling about that?
I'm excited, man.
You kind of excited?
You know,
That's the GOAT, bro.
That's the GOAT?
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I don't think he's the GOAT. I would say George Foreman.
I mean, I was alive. We were alive for his fights, but
How old were
we
you when
weren't
you
really
first
old
saw
enough to
Mike
really
fight?
watch it.
Yeah, I watched him on YouTube the first. I mean, because it would have been like 2006, 2007, like right like when the internet started to
Right.
pop off, and we're using it. And you'd watch throwback photos on YouTube and shit. But like, I mean, I don't know, because he was technically speaking like the champion when you were in high school. Like, I mean, it would have been like later 80s, early
Well,
90s.
not in high
yeah?
school.
Well, late 80s. How old were you?
Well, late 80s, I would have been 18, 19. But
So in high school?
When Mike came on the scene, I believe I was just out of high school.
Oh, okay. So you just graduated.
Yeah.
So were you in jail at that point?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That came at a later date.
Okay.
Now, I went to jail before Mike went to jail. But then again, I didn't go to
Yeah,
prison.
he did it because of you. Fuck. Okay.
But I didn't go to prison.
No.
So, with accusations of rape. So,
Allegedly.
alleged. Yeah, there's a
Allegedly.
lot
Never
alleged.
convicted.
But
Yeah.
again, Mike is back. And again, you guys, like I got to witness Mike in his rise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because when Mike fought in the Olympics and when he fought with Costamato. Was it?
Oh,
was
Customato, yeah,
it
his
was
trainer.
his trainer,
Yeah.
his original trainer,
Yep.
which wasn't going for Mike, the power hitter. I think he wanted Mike to be more of a body man, because when you take the body out, the motherfucking fighter
Falls.
just drops.
Yeah, the thing that was interesting with him is because as a heavyweight fighter, he was only 5'10", right? So he was
Right.
like significantly shorter than a lot of the other people that he would fight. And so with Customato, when he was training him, he had taught him to fight in more interior style of fighting,
hit
right?
the body.
Right. You want to get inside of your opponent because
Yeah.
it's because if you're 5 to 6 inches shorter than the person you're fighting, if you're going to stand back, you're going to get your ass
Right.
knocked the fuck out. So yeah, teaching him to be within someone's body and
Yep.
fight
And
that
then
way. Yeah.
Mike did have the power to knock you out.
Oh my God,
And I
yeah.
think
Very
that's
much
what
so.
everybody capitalized on.
Yeah.
They wanted to see the Mike Tyson knockout.
Yeah.
So whether if you were in Vegas, I think Vegas probably lost a lot of money, or they won a lot of money, but they didn't really want to go to a fight that lasted only 5 seconds. I
Right.
mean, who wants to pay back then $500 and you're only there for fucking 20 seconds?
Well, I think if you got the money, you really don't care.
Right, but still though.
I guess it's like, well, getting your money's worth, right?
Right. It's like if you're watching who's that boxer that just died?
Oh shit.
Oh God, I'm trying to think of his name. But he had like a leather forehead, and he would take a beating. Yeah, I mean his forehead when he started like going towards the 5th round, he would like start bleeding, and it would turn into a bloodbath. That's why people love boxing.
Right.
When they can see those bloodbaths.
Yeah.
You know, when both fighters are just
Kind of going at it.
yeah, going at it, and you don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
That's what people love to see. They don't want to see that one fucking knockout.
Quick
they want
and
to,
first
yeah,
round,
they want
right.
to see a really good fight,
Yeah.
and that's what Mike Tyson delivered in the beginning with the body punching.
Yep.
He hit a motherfucker in that kidney or in that body. Man, I don't know if you ever been hit in the kidney.
I have been in the kidney.
The wind just fucking leaves your
Not probably,
body.
it does, yeah.
I don't know. It's like you get hit in the kidney and the fucking wind just, and you're just
Gone
like,
away,
oh,
yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's no way around it. And I think I got hit in the kidney a few times, and that fucking wind just leaves you, and you're like, oh, well, that's it. You know.
So who do you got? But so for this fight though, right? You got Roy Jones Jr. and you've got
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't know he was fighting Roy
you got-
Jones.
yeah,
and
and
Roy Jones was bad in his prime. Roy Jones was that brother that could hit you from the left side, then hit you from the right side, then hit you in the middle, and you didn't know where the fuck it was coming from.
because he was known for speed, like
Yup,
growing
his
up, right? He was really
speed
fast,
and that.
right? Yeah.
And then I guess age and whatever, he just slowly started dwindling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So what is he gonna do tonight? I don't know. I mean, what is Roy now? What is he, like 54?
He's younger than
Than
Tyson,
Mike.
right? Yeah.
And Mike put a lot of training into this.
He did.
I mean,
He
just
did.
the YouTube videos that he's
At least a
been.
good year, you said, right?
Yeah, at least a year.
Yeah, for a guy his age,
He's in pretty good shape.
And I'm not saying I would take away anything from Mike, but if that motherfucker was to hit you without the glove,
You're gonna sleep.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
I
going
think
night-night.
didn't he do that to what's his name? He ran into him at the nightclub. Oh God, I can't remember that guy's name. He ran into a nightclub and he hit him one time. Fucking dude's eye and lip
Just
were-
broke his face.
Yeah. He said, "What happened to you?" He said, "Mike punched me," and his shit was all fucked up. Oh
he's
God,
wild, bro.
Can you look that up once? Who it was that Mike fucking punched? Because we'll put it on the big screen.
Oh, yeah. It's there.
Yeah, it's there. You see it?
See that shit,
You see
bro?
how
Right
he
there, we
fucked
see it
him
right
up?
there. Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, the magic of the green screen. Fuck.
That's crazy.
That's crazy on top.
Wild. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. My God.
But yeah, Mike fucked up a few people, and Roy Jones fucked up quite a few. But Roy, I think he ended his career as a champion fighter, and I think he tried to make a few comebacks. But tonight being, it's just gonna be like for charity or something.
Yeah, it's a charity.
But I
event,
think they're
boxing,
still
right?
gonna hit each other.
Oh yeah, well, because if you watch like Mike's interviews and stuff before the fight, he would like the way he would explain going into the fight would be like, "I'm going in there to knock his ass out."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like when you're someone who's spent their entire life doing one thing and doing it like at a specific level,
Right.
and then like you go away from it for a while, and then you come back to it, like that level of intensity, because like you know the levels in which you're capable of like performing
Right.
this at, like it's different.
So he's
right?
gonna try to be the Mike of old maybe.
At least from like a mentality standpoint, I believe. So,
and he might have that in him.
Yeah, I mean, he looks great from the videos that I've seen.
And he just might have that power.
Yeah.
And whatever. And he might not just try to go for a knockout. Maybe he'll go for the body blowing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Give everybody a good show of what.
Yeah, because like I said, you don't want it to be done in the first round, right?
Right.
Yeah, all the
So
hype
maybe
around
he
it,
might
yeah.
I thought I saw.
And Roy might be
They're
doing a little
saying they're,
dancing around that.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
from a speed standpoint, he's definitely quicker than Mike is. Yeah.
I thought I saw that they were banned from knocking each other out.
Well,
they're
you
not
can't-
allowed
I don't think you can. Well, I mean,
the
how the fuck do you?
expedition.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's in the contract that you can't knock one or the
But
other
yeah,
out.
I mean, but how do you? Because you got to
Yeah, how do
defend
you stop
yourself,
it? It's just
right,
like a
though?
right hit
Yeah,
type.
yeah,
that's
because
what
it's
I'm
just
saying.
instinct.
Yeah, exactly. I don't. How do you defend? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a punch at you, but I don't want to try to put you to sleep. So I'm gonna. Like, I don't think there's that
I
much
don't
thought
want
you
to try
can-
to put you tonight, but you know what? I'm just gonna pull back on it a little bit. I don't think it might happen.
Man, he
But-
fucked that dude's face up.
Did you see it? You see it? You see
It's
it?
right there.
It's right there.
It looks
Niggas all-
crazy.
Here, show down.
Oh my God! Yeah, half his face is swollen. Jesus.
You see that? That was
Yeah.
from one punch.
Wow, that perm's clean though. that perm's clean as fuck. Yeah.
he still kept the clean
Kept the clean perm. Yeah.
Jeez, but he got his shit fucked up
Did
though.
you see his interview with Sugar Ray Leonard when he was talking about it?
What'd he say?
When he was talking about he misses, or no, he said he's afraid of the guy he used to be because
He probably
He
is.
said because he misses it and now he feels like a bitch because he's not that trained,
Kind of vibrato and like.
that
the big-
warrior,
like
that
you just
whole
said.
yeah.
And he probably is. Maybe it's a mental thing, but it's also something because, like you said, that's who he is. He brought up. You know, he trained and he was this monster of a fucking person. Now he's just this pot smoking.
Well, when
fucking-
he did the interview, he said he wouldn't train because he said then that would wake up that
The
old Mike
monster.
Tyson
Yeah.
and he'd be back to wanting to just
Smash
kill
motherfuckers.
motherfuckers and yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe he could keep it under control, unlike he lost it when he fought Evander Holyfield, where he
think?
fucking bit his ear off.
But
You know?
like, yeah, but I think that's the problem with him, though. I think he realizes that because to your point, and like when he's talked about it in the past, it's like I was not like in his words, he's like I was not a good person. I was in a
Right.
different place, and it's like I was given glory and like positive affirmations from people for knocking motherfuckers out.
Right.
That'll skew your understanding of the world, right? If that whole entire job in the world is just to beat the fuck out of people, and everyone's like, we really love what you do when you knock. You know what I mean? Like,
Here's more money.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, here's more
Here's
millions.
these fucking
Yeah.
bitches. You know, man, just do whatever you
Yeah,
want,
do whatever
man.
the fuck you want,
Mike, you want to
exactly.
fuck my wife?
Yeah.
Fine, go ahead.
You've been knocking motherfuckers out. Take her, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
Mike,
crazy.
hey, just keep doing what you're doing, man.
You know what I
and
mean?
I guess that does feed him, and that fed the old Mike, or
Right.
the like that, because we wouldn't even fathom the world he was living in. Luxury cars, homes, you know, going to
Yeah.
the bank, say, yeah, I want to pull out 200,000.
Yeah, for
You know,
nothing,
because
yeah.
for nothing, because I'm just gonna go buy a fucking tiger.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
that, yeah.
The
You know,
nigga really had a tiger.
yeah, you know, for shit like that, and maybe he now where he's at now, he sees the old Mike and he misses it, but then again he doesn't miss it, you know, and maybe because I'm pretty sure he smokes the finest weed, you know, he doesn't smoke that shit that.
No, I think he's got his own shit actually.
Oh,
Yeah, he has
like
his own
Tyson
strain,
Ranch,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow, man! So he's kind of smart about his money this time,
Yeah.
instead of just pissing it away like he did before.
Yeah.
Man, I think he'll find a balance.
And
in
I
his
think
life
there's a
now.
lot
so
of people
too.
getting into the whole pot industry.
Oh, it's booming.
Oh man, I think there is, man. There's
It's booming business.
There's
man.
is a
another
business.
brother I read about, and I guess he's only one of the few black people that are selling in dispensaries. He has his own line. I forgot the name of it. Something.
He's from California, you know, or where?
I don't know if he's from California, Colorado, but it was hard for him to break into the dispensary industry because of not just all the regulations, but it being like a white dominant industry right now. Only white boys are playing in it.
It's true.
Right. Only
true.
white boys are gaining the
Yeah.
wealth from it.
It's the money you got to put into it. To
Well,
start
it's the
though,
money,
right?
but then
Yeah.
it's also the stigma, I think, when they see that minorities are trying to get into it. And then white people can say, hey, you know, would you really trust that guy?
Right.
So it's also
like an
that.
image thing you're talking about, right?
Right, you know? And I think that's what's kind of what the guy was pointing out is that, you know, it was hard for him to break into it. Maybe it's easy for Mike because he's Mike Tyson and he's got the money now. But when it's you and I, if we're trying to get into this industry, it's hard to get fucking Bob and fucking Kevin or whoever to trust us because
Right.
maybe they're like, well, I don't know if I can trust you,
Yeah.
you know, because not that you're a minority.
But there's stigmas associated.
There
with
are,
people,
there are very
right?
much
Yeah.
stigmas.
What are your
associated
views
with it.
on the whole
The cannabis deal?
cannabis deal,
Yeah, I think-
legalizing it?
Yeah,
I
it's
think they
dope,
should,
man.
shouldn't they?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like the reason that it's illegal in the first place is like propaganda from like the late 50s and stuff. Like cannabis before like the hemp industry completely changed everything was like a common like people smoked cannabis and it was completely normalized, and then through the 60s and 70s through like the war on drugs like
Right.
fucked everything up, right? And now it's perceived in some states as like a terrible thing, but it's I'm a fan that like slowly but surely through state regulation they're starting to make it legal. I would prefer it to be federally legal because it's tough. Because the thing that frustrates me the most is like if you go to a Colorado, to your point, or a California, you can go to a dispensary and you can buy cannabis.
Right.
But like if you're smoking cannabis in Minnesota or maybe more of a conservative state, you're going to do jail time. And
Right.
like 10, 20, 30 years of your life is going to get thrown away because
Right.
of cannabis use. But it's like go to California, you can fucking
You can just
buy a
sit
couple
there and
ounces
fucking-
and smoke.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
When we were in California and we were in one of the dispensaries, I swear to God, dude, Barb and I were standing there at the counter, and some little old lady, she must have been about 70 with her husband. The woman pulled the purse up onto the counter and just started pulling out like fucking money that came from the bank with the
the
band
paper wrap
around
on
it,
it. Yeah,
like
yeah.
1,000. And she just started pulling it out, and I
She was going
like,
crazy.
I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? And obviously, she's not buying it to resell it.
Right,
because
but just to see someone like that
right,
to go
to
purchase,
see
yes,
something
100%.
like that is legalized
Yeah.
because the amount of money that she was spending to buy whatever she was getting,
Yeah.
she would have to like triple it
Yeah.
if she sold it on the street. So who the fuck's gonna buy weed unless they're so hard up
Yeah.
for that amount of money?
Right.
So if the state is making buku money.
Yeah, from a
but-
tax standpoint,
Right,
it's a
from a
buzz,
tax
yeah.
point. But like what you're saying, but like here in Minnesota, we do sell
Medical,
medicinal
yeah, yeah.
weed, and now they opened it to where if you have arthritis, glaucoma,
yeah.
now you can go ahead and buy
Serious medical
it.
conditions.
Right. Well, not
yeah.
so much serious, but
Well, what
ailments,
they- yeah.
ailments and stuff.
Right.
But now, because if they were only selling to cancer patients, it's so expensive because of the process that the guy was saying that why they sell it so much.
Mm.
But then that process really isn't expensive. He's only saying it's expensive so he can make more money.
To deter people from even being a part of it because they think it's too difficult. or
Something.
too cost too much, sure.
And then the thing about it is that he's making so much money that no one else is getting into that. And
He's able to profit off of it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So far, I think there's only one person in the state selling medicinal marijuana.
Here in Minnesota?
Yep,
Yeah.
here in Minnesota.
Sure.
So if they
Is
do,
this facts?
huh?
Is that fact?
That's
Find out.
You'll find out.
You have the
You'll-
whole power in it.
You'll,
in front of
you'll
you.
find out. You'll pull it up.
Put it
out
up
here.
right there.
It's right there.
But the thing about it is that now we're selling
CBD.
CBD. So there's CBD, your Jello,
Yeah.
your fucking lotion, and CBD is what? Just
Yeah, it's non-psychoactive, right? So like it has significant benefits for the person. Like a lot of people will use it for like muscle ache and pains, or like people who have significant like seizures, like
Right, yeah.
hardcore seizures. They'll use it for. But yeah, like and that's it's interesting too because it's like that's for a lot of more conservative states was like the entry point for like people to get used to THC or cannabis was like through CBD, right? Because then the whole argument was like we don't want our kids getting high, or do we want people getting high in general, like or we're against it, da da da. So it's like we can give you all the like substantial proven benefits of like
Right,
yeah.
cannabis, but not actually getting high.
right, the high part.
The high part, right? Then okay,
Right.
and then so you do that, and then people are like, oh, this cannabis isn't that bad, CBD is not that bad, and then it slowly kind of
So it's
breaks
kind
the
of building
barriers
on
down.
it.
Exactly, yeah.
So slowly you're chiseling away
Slowly.
the
like misconceptions.
the
or-
misconceptions of it, especially among older white Republicans, but even those guys, they have to know they got high, or they know their kids get high. You know what I mean? So for them, but I think it also could be a stigma that only minorities are getting high and just living off welfare and so forth. So there's such a stigma that lives with it, that goes with it, and I think at some point in time they are gonna pass legislation, or someone young like you guys are going to get involved and then try to push legislation saying, hey, why are we not smoking weed yet? I'm not saying we have to do a line of coke, but why can't we just go and buy a little weed,
Right.
after a fucking hard day's work, fucking toke up, go
Yeah.
home, relax. I pay my taxes.
Right.
You know, I'm not trying to fucking go break into someone's car.
Right,
and
you
steal
might mind
their-
your own bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is interesting is like a lot of people who are on the conservative side of the fence are really big into like not having government intervention
Yeah.
and not having the government regulate what they do. But then you talk about like the war on drugs or you talk
Right.
about like cannabis, and it's like they're all gung ho about like we want government intervention, we want government regulation for this shit, but it's like niggas aren't saying that when it comes to your guns. Niggas got
Right,
guns and shit,
right.
and it's like, oh, I'm good on that. Like, you want my
I'm
guns,
good
but
on that.
If you're smoking weed, then it's a problem. It's like,
Right,
all
right, but
bro.
no, but if I want to own an AR-15
Right,
with
then
a
it's
silencer or with
nonsense.
a suppressor to go
Suppressor.
yeah,
Suppressor.
Suppressor.
So to go shoot fucking deer, then that's my God-given right.
It
You
is.
know, but again, I think cannabis for the most part is like a can of beer for most people. Some people
Yeah.
like to have a little bowl after a long day or whatever to relax.
Yeah.
And some people like to crack open a brewski,
Yeah.
get drunk, and beat up their lady. I don't know. You know,
Hey, niggas do beat their wives
know,
off beer though.
I have yet to know
there's no
anyone
cap
that
in
says-
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
someone beat their wives off of weed.
yeah.
I ain't never
Unless-
seen niggas
unless
beat
you
his wife
smoked
off
the
of
last
weed.
of the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, facts.
But I have yet to see anyone go home and smoke the bowl and say, fuck, man. You know, unless they're doing a little more than smoking the bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, and it's like, and then you think about like, there's never been a proven case of people like ODing on cannabis, right? It's
Right.
like you ever get
Yeah.
too high and you go to sleep. But people definitely OD on alcohol and any
Yeah,
other drug
yeah.
you can name. So I don't
Alcohol
know.
poisoning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in,
Oh, yeah.
it's in
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah,
but-
people do a lot of stupid shit on alcohol, which is legal too.
It is.
So how is
And,
it?
and some people's like you say, alcohol is a gateway to other
Alcohol
makes you want to do other things. You said.
Well, and from my point of view, being young, alcohol.
young?
Well, from
What
my
he,
point of
what
view,
he told me, Dom, is he's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think everybody drinks alcohol, and then right away they go, man, I could do some cocaine right now, and I'm like, I ain't never.
What first thought connect to that
Yeah,
second
I was
thought?
like, I ain't
Yeah.
never been with Dom, got drunk, and none of us looked at each other and said, hey, bro, we should
You know
do some
we-
cocaine right now. Like,
You know what would be really fire right now? We're about
crack.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
We've never.
Never
you
had
mean to
done
tell
that.
me you never got drunk and said, "Hey, man, you know we can go buy some crack."
No.
Really?
No.
So you
I've
never-
been raised correctly by my mother, so no.
So you never got drunk off a couple of shots of whiskey and Patron?
No.
And said, hey,
Yes,
man,
but not the latter. I haven't.
it never said, "Hey, man, where can we go get some meth?"
Dom, you know,
You know.
I got a hankering for some crack right now.
Got a hankering for some rocks right
Are you
now.
down?
Yeah.
You down?
Never in
Let's
my life.
fucking
Really,
get
that
it.
never happened to you?
No.
Never in my life,
If
ever.
anything,
during the
someone's
holiday
drinking, they go,
season,
hey,
when
spark
you're
it up.
He said it's Christmas time, the snow is out. You know, this makes me really want to smoke a rock. You know? Like, what the fuck?
You never thought of just grabbing the crack pipe and saying, you know what, I had a few beers.
No.
Never had Indian. No, I'll leave that to the professionals. I'm good.
All right,
I got a
well,
future ahead, man. I'm
well,
good.
anyways, man, I'm not saying I did do it.
I've gotten drunk with Dom and him, and we go, hey, bro, let's go get some pizza.
Yeah.
Let's go to
Hey,
Denny's like a
hey,
normal drunk
hey.
person and get some food.
Right.
Food is always the A1 topper of
Food is?
drinking after drinking. Oh my
Hey, you
God.
remember your birthday
I
at
wanna
Perkins?
Talk about that. Yeah, man. It was a long night.
Your 20. Was it your 21st?
It's my 20th. But that's like okay, but it's a rite of
Crazy.
passage though, right? Like we gotta go out and get crazy drunk with your friends.
Yeah.
Like you
Right.
turn 21,
Hey,
it's the thing you got to do.
He asked. He said, "Hey, get me
I
blacked
did,
out
I
drunk."
did.
Josh and everyone else, we
He
provided.
did provide.
Shots on shots on shots. Got him.
We ain't gotta get to the
Super,
details
super,
of it,
super
but
drunk. There was a lot of Vegas bomb rounds, a lot of Patron
you
rounds.
know,
We went to a Perkins and.
I made it home safe. Let's just put it like
Well,
that.
I guess we
man.
won't go full into detail, but somebody's not allowed back at that Perkins.
I am not. They did not want me back there at all. But it's okay though. I had fun.
You
we
take
enjoyed
you and your
ourselves.
thuggish friends out of here.
Someone's not allowed in Jose's car no more. In the,
Nothing. No, I'm not allowed anywhere. But it's okay though. It's like I said, but 21st birthday is what you got to
Right,
do,
right.
man.
but did you have a great time?
I had a great time. It was really fun. It was really fun.
I've had a great time on my 21st birthday and 22nd birthday. And
And did you go get so drunk? You said, "Man, I want some fucking crack."
He said, "Yeah." He didn't say, "Yeah, folks." He does not condone crack use. Don't listen. To
I
that.
don't condone it, but I
But
don't.
when in Rome,
Yeah, but when in Rome,
if you got it.
I ended up getting the new iPhone.
Was you at 12?
Yeah, the 12. But I wanted to get the
Pro?
Max.
Oh, Max.
The Pro
Max Pro, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, for you though, what was your reasoning on wanting a new one?
well, because this one's the 12 being my favorite number, and Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
All right, fuck it. $1,500. I like the number 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it.
1,500. But actually, my old phone, our phone paid for
You
literally.
put money towards your
Yeah, because we sold them our phones.
Well, you saw it.
Yeah, but I still owed like $280 on my old phone.
Mm-hmm.
You still got to make that payment. You still got to pay that off. There's no way of getting around that. You still have to pay out the phone. So, but at least my phone bill isn't like $210. Blah blah
Right.
blah. So.
Yeah, like I said, I got Verizon myself, and
Verizon's quite
it
expensive,
is.
man.
I mean, but you get good service though, right? Like the
I
speeds
don't
I get
know.
are pretty good.
Our service was kind of getting choppy, huh?
Was it?
Yeah, like I'll be in my room, say I'm not even on the Wi-Fi, and watching a video, shit's stopping, buffering, but I mean that's any cell phone coverage. They all throttle your shit
They
at
do.
a certain point.
Yeah.
You know?
And then again, I mean, I really don't do it too much on my phone. Maybe I will now a little bit more, but like say we're shooting this podcast. So we'll download the video, we'll chop it up, we'll delete it. But I think maybe shooting more video on it because it shoots in like 4K or 6K or
6K doesn't exist.
whatever the
But
fuck
4K,
he said.
you're right with the 4K.
We're gonna roll out that 8K.
Yeah.
Because like
4K,
Alex went and
fuck
bought a
it.
TV that's fucking 12 EOD.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. He's got a Sony TV that's fucking beyond.
This
That-
motherfucker
hey,
got
look,
the
the nigga at the Best Buy was like, "Look, bro, this is a 6K, 112p, $6,000 television. You're the right guy for it. This is a quality television for it." He was like, "Fuck it, you said 6K, let's go."
fucking
No idea
yo.
what the fuck he was buying. Said,
Okay, Dom got the whole TV mount that puts his TV in.
Oh man, I heard
portrait
you
mode.
had
Yeah,
the.
that
I heard you had the
shit's
trifecta.
the tripod. Yeah, so
I
for
don't
those
know.
that
I
know-
heard you had the
Yeah,
trifecta.
I do. So Josh and I are pretty avid video game players. I personally have been playing Xbox since like 6th or 7th grade when I got a 360, and
Right.
been pretty passionate about it. But in any case, obviously we all know the Xbox Series X came out, so I got that. I was not fortunate enough to get it for retail, so I paid $50 over retail, which is kind of an L. But
After we had just discussed in a group chat with our other friend that we were not gonna get it outside of
You weren't
retail
gonna get
price,
raped.
But
but,
okay, but-
somebody folded. I'm
He
not
said,
gonna-
that's how I feel with crack.
90
You
overall.
know, I'm gonna compare your impulsive buy
Yeah.
to crack. That's how it is.
But like, okay, but I'll put it like this though: niggas are buying these consoles for like $850. So if I got
Right.
it, that's like $350 over retail, which is fucking stupid. But $50 is okay.
Okay.
I mean, better question, Josh.
Yeah.
Do you have an Xbox Series X?
I do.
Were you able to get one for Black Friday?
No, it was not.
So what are you playing right now?
I'm playing on the Xbox One.
Yeah, nigga sucks. It's not a Series X, is it? All that shit talking. I paid $50. That's a video game.
I can still play with you,
That's
bitch.
true. That's true.
Yeah, still play.
But in any case, so we got that right. So they got the Series X top of the line console, and I should preface too for all my like we know niggas that play PC gaming, right?
Yeah.
And like obviously this compared to a PC setup is not holding a candle to it. Like niggas will spend $2,000 to $3,000 on a PC setup and shit on this, right? But from a console standpoint, got the Series X top of the line Xbox piece. Got the Series 2 controller, which if niggas play Xbox, you know about the Series 2 controller. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But long story short, you can change the way the button layouts
I'm
go.
looking at it right now.
It's very elite.
Yeah, hey, look, there's the
Boom.
Elite Series 2 right there.
That's crazy, right,
Yeah.
Jay?
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
That's fucking beautiful. I like that
Yeah.
machine.
So you got that. And then the final pieces, of course, you got the Astro A50s. You know, their headphones, wireless, top of the line. It's a beautiful setup.
Some headphones I'm hoping to acquire one day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. they're
So
beautiful
far
headphones.
I'm counting.
And here, they're the
They're-
Astro
oh,
A50s
shit.
right there.
That's
See?
the brand right
There you
there.
go.
That is the one
Yes.
that you
Yeah.
want.
That's Goat Twin certified.
Gold
That's
twin.
what
The check mark. Gold twin certified right there.
That's what you
Wow.
want Santa to bring you.
Santa, if you're here up there and you care about a little brown boy, bring it to me.
Please. so I'm counting so far
Three
three
things.
things here. So where was that?
Oh, the fourth one, he specified was just a flex when he showed his TV.
Oh,
because he
okay.
did boom, 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 and he said it's a trifecta.
Yeah.
And then he went straight to the TV.
You know,
and
that's
by
like-
my calculations, that's four things.
Yeah.
And I don't think you could fit a quad in a tri.
The Quadcepta. Is that the
Quadceptive.
Quadcepta?
Yeah. And then Wayne, he said he was just flexing, and Wayne said, "No, the nigga just dumb. He don't know how to count." Remember, he put you in the group chat.
What kind
Yeah.
of TV you hooking up this this E-Box X101.
My nigga said the E-Box. Fuck it, yes, the E-Box.
E-Box.
What are you hooking this up to?
Yeah, well, so like before I had a Samsung curved TV. It was 4K UHD, like ultra.
How'd you like
high
that, the
definition.
curve hole thing?
It was like I got it up from like a hype standpoint, like this is gonna be amazing. From a gaming standpoint, it was the exact same, and like our quality as far as the graphics weren't that great. So like I got a new TV now, which is a Sony X900H, something like
I
that.
was gonna say, you really don't hear much about curved TVs no more.
No, they're
you
not that
don't.
popular. So, and if you guys have heard of it, wallpaper TVs. Have you heard of those at all?
Not yet. I mean, like the flat screen, like.
Yeah, so wallpaper TV right here, as you can see.
Oh, wow.
But on the wallpaper TV, it's like less than a quarter. I mean, even way less than a quarter inch thick. And it's really interesting. So you basically like just tape it to a wall. You don't have to like actually mount it into a wall because it's so thin and light. And it comes with a sound bar at the bottom. But basically, it's like the thickness of like a piece of, or like 10 pieces of paper, basically. And
Are they selling that right now?
yeah, you can buy it. Like I said, it's right there. You can see
Oh,
it.
shit,
It's amazing.
yeah.
And it's cool, and you can like, and they're flexible too, so you can actually like move and like.
How much are those retailing for?
Whatever that
Right
number is,
there.
right
Oh,
there.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
astronomical.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. I think again, if I'm wrong, cut this out. But I think it's like between like $5,000 and $10,000, so it's relatively expensive.
So the TV you got now with your new gaming system.
Yeah.
Do you see the improvements as far as
Like the quality and
the
stuff.
quality, the gameplay?
Yeah. So like, what's
Because
cool?
the frame rate, you know.
I'm really surprised you know what that word is. Yeah,
What's that, the frame rate?
Yeah, 100%
No,
the
because
frame rate.
when you're watching action and stuff, the frame rate is whether if it's 60,
Yep.
24 or something.
Nope, but the 60s, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yours is doing 60.
Yeah, so on the Series X, you can do 4K 60 frames per second, which is the standard across the console, which has never been done before on a game system. What you should be able to do is 4K 120 frames per second, which not many games right now are optimized for, and my TV actually doesn't like. So it's crazy because basically out the box you can do 4K 60 frames per second, which has completely never been done before. And that comes out the box. And you have to have a specific TV, which my TV is one of, that you can do that with. But you have the autonomy with the Series X to do 120 frames per second. But most television systems and even the Xbox itself don't have the firmware and the update out yet. So you have to wait because it's so new. But yeah, in here
So
right
waiting
now,
is probably a good thing for you.
Nah, fuck all that. Get that shit now, bro. I want 2K, bro. I need you on there, bro. I need you right now, bro. I need my brother,
Nah,
man.
He
fuck
said,
that.
fuck you, man. Hurry
Y'all
up,
twins will be active
Yeah,
once again.
bro.
hurry up and get your shit, man.
real,
Stop
bro.
playing around.
Pay that motherfucking resale, nigga.
Pay-
$850.
pay that
Empty your
extra
pockets out
$300
now.
bucks.
That's how much I paid for the first Xbox One when it first came out.
A fat black thick one, huh?
I paid
Yeah.
$850.
Yo,
Yeah,
but
that's
that came
crazy.
with 2 remotes.
And it had the Connect too, right?
It had the Connect.
Yeah.
It came with, what was it? Titanfall? I think
Yeah,
Titanfall.
yeah,
Titanfall,
Titanfall.
Titanfall.
Yeah, Titanfall, yeah.
And then I got Madden and some Assassin's Creed game with it.
All lit.
It was
Right.
a big bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big bundle pack for
$850.
Yeah.
Right.
Now they're selling me $850 for just the fucking console.
Literally
Did a
just
controller
the
come
console.
with it?
Yeah, just the console. It's crazy.
The controller didn't come with it.
No. Oh yeah, well yeah. No, but okay, yeah, but so
That's like with this fucking iPhone. No
Yeah, no-
earbuds.
no fucking charging part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
no
charging
break, yeah.
box.
I remember
Just-
iPhones had earbuds.
the fucking stupid thing with regards to the iPhone 12 and that shit is like, bro. First of all, you have a USB Type C charger,
Right.
Which up until the 11 was not the common iPhone charger. So like to not give you a brick for a phone that's only the second generation is stupid. Like because what they're saying is Apple's like there are so many or there's so many bricks in the world right now, which is why
Right.
we're not going to include them in our new iPhones to help lower
No,
waste.
fuck that. I want my fucking brick.
Yeah, well, duh, nigga. If I'm gonna pay $1,500, y'all
Yeah,
niggas
if
better
I'm
give me. I
paying
want 2 bricks. What the fuck? Yeah.
And some earbuds.
And some earbuds,
Yeah.
nigga.
You
Pros,
know?
matter of fact. What the fuck? Yeah.
But these niggas are like, nah, man, you can get your own earbuds. Matter of fact, why
And
don't
we
you buy
still
the...
and we still buy it.
Yeah.
We do.
Why don't you buy the Apple earbuds?
Yeah.
They're on sale right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I was gonna ask you, how's your $1,000 dog prison cell doing?
Yeah. So.
Has he broke it yet?
No, of course not. It's a prison cell, bro. You ain't breaking out of that
Okay.
shit. So I have, for those that don't know, I have 2 dogs. I've got a husky and a
Oops.
pit bull.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
We'll have Dom
Yep.
send us a
Some
photo.
cool photos. Yeah. So I got my 2
Boom.
dogs right there.
Cute babies.
Yeah. But while they're great, our pit bull is
Those
8 years.
fucking dogs are big.
Big as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah. Our pit
big.
bull's 120 pounds. The
Don't
husky's
fuck
like
with
80.
them dogs.
No. They guard the house.
Yeah,
So
especially
free-
against your neighbors.
Yeah, it's free security, man. It's fantastic.
Why? Because your neighbors look shifty.
Oh, they're wild. It's a crazy house, man. I'll put it like this. It's like we have a fantastic neighborhood, some troublesome neighbors. You know, my house is guarded at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I ain't gonna speak on too much of that, but we good. We good at home.
We
Let's
good
say
at
it like
home.
Well secured.
Well secure.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh.
So yeah,
So the
the
prison
home is held down,
Mm-hmm.
and
in the prison cell.
Prison cell, yeah. Okay, so we get the details on that. So, all right, so we have a newborn child. I have my son Cameron. He's great. He's 6 weeks old now, which is fantastic. But-
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
The
But
best young father I know right now.
the only, right? Well, I mean,
Best dad ever.
Best dad ever.
Hey, gotta be
The dad we never had.
right. Literally, right.
Literally.
But so yeah, I mean, so I've got an 8-pound child at home and a 120-pound pit bull. Like the pit bull is not aggressive by any means; it's not going to attack our kid. But does that mean that the dog may like get excited and sit on the baby by accident or something? You never know.
Right.
So
It's a dog.
it's
It's
a dog,
excited.
man. Right.
Wants
I
to
mean, I'm
play.
glad he takes common sense to that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
So, and I will say, my spouse bought the kennel. I am a nigga. Niggas do not buy shit like that. I am not a proponent of $1,000 kennel. That is an L. But my spouse got it, and she was
Yeah,
like,
she did.
I was gonna say, was she more adamant on the we getting this nigga?
yeah.
a prison
But,
cell?
and I mean, like, it's taking her dog. Like, the husky's mine, and then the pit bull starts when we move it in together. We brought the dogs together and shit. So, like, I get it because it's like, if your dog's wild, you got to take the proper precautions and stuff. So, do what you got to do. But, yeah, nigga, I'm not buying $1,000 kennel.
Is it pretty big? Like when I saw your backyard, there was like I think
It's solitary confinement for a dog.
right,
Mm.
but there's that one part that was pretty big because you got a decent sized yard for dogs.
Yeah, no, that was like because we just bought the house like 6 months ago, and that was one of the big things for us when we got the house was like we need to have space for the dogs. Obviously,
Oh yeah,
to
you
run around
definitely
and shit.
have that,
Yeah, so that was definitely a big part of.
and you have
the house
definitely a
and shit.
lot of things you can do with that backyard.
Yeah, man, because like the goal for us is, I mean, you guys are the motivation. Like we've been, I mean, turning up in y'all backyard since 2012.
A long time.
Yeah, 8 years, bro. So like,
Really, you're gonna see yourself buying a lot of tools,
yeah,
just stuff to cut 4x4s with. You're gonna be buying just a lot of stuff in general
Hosting
around the
barbecues.
house. You're gonna see yourself accumulating that, and then when your son gets older, he's gonna see that stuff accumulating, and he's gonna get his little hands in it, and he's gonna be like, "Man, boy, where's my hammer at?" You know, you're gonna be saying shit like that, like I do with these fucking idiots, and
well, because like because you would say like growing up and you've got your kids around, your kids like kind of soak in what you do, right? So if
right,
you're,
like my dad. Yep, my dad
Yeah.
would buy a lot of tools,
Right.
and then he also bought a lot of shit that I didn't know at the time what it was used for.
right.
But now that I'm older, I see why he bought it, why he had it. And you're probably going to do likewise too, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have shit on the shelf that you never touch
Right.
for a long time. And then you do touch it because it does come in
Because
handy.
you need it for that one.
Yeah,
situation,
because I have a tendency to buy shit that I don't need. But then all of a sudden, this guy says, "Hey, Uncle, you got something I can string this up with."
Why do you make me sound like John?
I know.
Hey, uncle. Sound like what's her face from Monsters Inc.
Oh, the secretary lady?
Yeah, the secretary
Yeah,
lady.
fuck.
You know, it's like,
If anything, I'm like,
Mike
hey, Jay, do you have
Wazowski.
this?
yo, hey, Jay, can
But that
you-
summer that goes to, hey, uncle,
hey,
I'm a fucking idiot. You got this piece?
you know, because like again, I bought drills and things like that, but always gonna have things on hand for like whenever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah, see, I think I'm gonna be picking things up. I believe that, but I'm also a nigga that likes to pay people to do shit because I ain't trying.
That is very well Dom
you
is.
don't mind paying a
Except you cut
motherfucker-
that tree down.
right?
Hey, I did chop that.
did
bitch.
chop that?
Hey, lumberjack, real.
Did
nigga
you feel
shit.
good about it?
Bro.
See, and that's what's gonna
The fuck all
motivate
that. But
you.
if I could have paid what I
I
paid for
was
the
gonna
chainsaw to get it done, fuck yeah, I'd have done that shit.
But what if someone says, "Hey Dom, okay, I'll do this. I'll rewire this in your bathroom for $300." Are you gonna do that?
Hell yeah,
Really?
hell yeah, dude, shit, that shit.
What if he said 5?
Okay, well then what we doing though? You know what I'm saying? Like
Hold on.
niggas done jumped the price to $200. You got to explain this where the $200 increase in
Well, I'm
work
just
went,
saying,
but-
like, is there a
Oh, like
certain...
the ceiling. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, we're hypotheticals. You depend on the situation and what I need to get done and shit. But
Right.
$300 doesn't seem that much.
Like I'm saying, do you have like certain caps where you're like, I don't think that'd be that much?
Yeah, I mean, like if niggas are trying to charge me over $500 for something, I mean, it even depends though, because even if it's like $100 job, but if it's like something I could do relatively easy for less than that, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
But I think if we're talking like electrical work, nigga, I'm not a fucking electrician, so like I'm not about to go out of my comfort zone just to save a couple bucks. So it's just a balance, you know.
So you like to just pay for it, get it done, have it done correctly,
Yeah,
have it done right.
Because I mean, like, unlike you, who like it's weird because Josh, maybe this is the thing for me and you is like these niggas are jacks of all trades. Like these niggas will I've seen this nigga dig up asphalt before with like a fucking jackhammer and shit. And it's like you see this nigga, right? This nigga does not look like he can do something like that. So like when I'm sitting there watching the nigga got the safety goggles on, he's like doof 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 doof. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga can do this? So you know what I mean? Like I ain't
like with my muscle dysmorphia.
You know what I mean? And this nigga's like 5'3", so it's like this nigga in there going crazy on it. Like I ain't.
I can almost take out my feet and shit.
The motherfucking machine turns out this nigga still.
But like, yeah, so like, I obviously can't do any of that kind of stuff. So it's like I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to learn it some extra just so I can save a couple bucks. Is my point.
Right,
so,
right.
This nigga did a deck.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, well, we just refurbished it.
But I mean, you guys took some wood apart off of there,
right.
Put some new pieces on there and stuff too.
Yeah,
so
okay, so what were we talking about for a minute?
We were talking about you guys being jack of all trades, building.
Oh,
shit.
right.
Yeah.
So again, you'll learn to be a jack of all trades as you're getting older and stuff. Again, especially since you're now a homeowner and a father, brand new father, best dad ever.
Best dad ever.
So let's give that a little shout out.
Hear that, son? Best dad ever. If you're watching this.
Yep. So hey,
shout out little Cameron.
Little Cameron.
little Cameron.
Call that boy Cameron.
Yeah, young Cameron.
Can't get little Cameron. Hey, little Dom. So when you get older and you watch this is your dad doing his first podcast.
Hey, baby
Ever,
Dom.
2020.
2020. So when you're in the year 2084, you can look back at your dad.
Praise to the Most High.
Praise to the Most High. What does that mean, by the way?
Praise to
If
the
you
Most
believe
High.
in God, praises to God, I think.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you got me this far, Lord. Hey.
Or
So
if you believe in a spiritual.
you know what?
believe in that sort of thing.
Jesus was a carpenter.
Was he?
He was a man of the trade.
Jay's very adamant that if Jesus was real, that Jesus was a bum.
Well, I'm not saying he was
He
a
was,
bum.
yeah, for sure. He was homeless.
He was homeless. I mean, he didn't have a
By today's
standard.
standards,
Yeah, he was
By
homeless.
today's standards. And then he hung out with his friends, 12 of them.
Facts.
You know?
But if you were around niggas and every nigga you told that you said you were the son of God and you had superpowers, niggas would be questioning you too, and you probably would be homeless. So
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of
Hey, Dom,
funny.
if I came to you and I was like, hey, bro, I'm homeless, but I'm the son of God, you gonna let me sleep on the couch?
I'll let you sit on the couch, but I'm like, nigga, if you're the son of God, I need some proof because there's some dollars to be made here.
or turn all these jugs of water into wine,
You know what I'm saying?
so I can sell this
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? I'm a big proponent of capitalism, and
Yeah.
like I say, if you're the son of God, there's some dollars to be made.
I think Jesus wasn't a big capitalist, but he did make a capitalist reference where he stormed the church. And
And niggas were selling in the market and shit.
right, when they're in the market, and he said,
this is the holy place kind of thing.
Yep, he said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar, and give to God to what is God. So what does belong to God? I mean, if I have my own free will and my own soul.
Added a little too much salt.
Might have put a little too much salt in it. We'll edit this out. Don't worry. We'll give it a second here.
Don't worry, as long as it doesn't explode onto the MacBook. Yeah.
Just take your time there, buddy.
That I don't give a fuck.
Have a
Hey
sit
Dom,
best.
hey Dom, do that over the electric outlet.
You right over it?
So,
There you go.
so yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, what do we give to God? I mean, why do we pray to Him?
Well, how do you know it's to him?
Well, to him or her, or to whatever that that being is.
That's like a significantly big question. Why do we pray?
Right.
I think it boils down to like a feeling of either being heard and like safety, right? Like,
Right.
If you feel that you can, pray to someone. It's like, so if you're going through a turbulent time in your life and you have a bunch of shit going on, you're like, man, I don't know if I'm going to see you tomorrow, or I don't know if I'm going to pass this test, or I don't know if I'm going to get this job, blah, 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 et cetera, fill in the blank. And you can pray to something or someone to help you accomplish those goals, or like, give you better luck to,
So it
get
sounds
things
like
done.
you're saying you still have hope that there's.
Well, I'm saying for people who do pray, like I think
Right.
I think the reason that they do that is basically, long story short, is like the comfort is the comfort
Right.
associated with
Yeah, I
that,
was
right?
gonna say comfort. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more of a comfort, but isn't it also that you have hope that everything's going to be okay?
100%.
So-
Yeah, religion is hope for sure. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So it's hope that tomorrow's going to be better than today. And even if tomorrow's not better than today, eventually it will get better. Mm-hmm.
You think it could be
Yeah, when you're a little boy and you in the Boy Scouts,
Oh, well.
or you're a little boy and you're around a Catholic priest.
Oh, yeah, you're hoping that, hey, man, I hope it.
I'm not saying there's a correlation.
Yeah, there's
You
some
know,
correlation there. I mean,
Hey,
I'm
you didn't want to be an
Catholic.
altar boy, did you?
Well, being Catholic, Grandma took me to church that one
Are
day.
you still Catholic, by the way?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll die.
You're devout Catholic?
I'm not a devout Catholic, but I'm still a Catholic.
Catholics can
But-
drink or no?
Oh yeah, they can drink.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, yeah, because you ever see Irish fucking Catholics?
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, they get fucked up.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I work with an Irish guy, and there's in Ireland you have Catholics and Protestants. But I don't think you guys recall this, but back in the '80s, them motherfuckers were blowing each other up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're killing each other and
They're-
shit, yeah.
Yeah, back in the '80s, man, they were like killing each other left and right, and they're the same people, and they're killing each other,
How do you feel about...
all because of religion.
But so that's the question I have, though. So how do you feel about people who do things like murder, maim, rape, etc. in the light, like it's basically they do those things for religion, right? So if you think about like the Crusades, where like thousands and thousands of people were killed.
Well, I don't think
because
the raping they were doing for the religion. They just did it because they had the opportunity.
Well,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
but
think
but
the
it,
Crusaders
but it was
were
under the
raping.
guise of religion. They said that they were chosen by God to do what they're doing,
To take and pillage this village and
rape their women,
bring the word of God.
yeah,
and-
all that shit, bro.
Well, that's, I guess for me, when you think about that, it's almost like when I was in 6th grade, when I heard the word manifest destiny. And I heard it again in that song where that guy's talking about his record label, or he's saying, Mama said, something, blah, blah,
Mama
blah.
said knock you out.
No, that's LL Cool J. But there's a song where a guy that uses the word manifest destiny. And I remember the first time I heard that word was in 6th grade, talking about that everything from the East Coast, that the colonial settlers or whatever were going to own everything west of the Mississippi because it was manifest destiny. It was
Right,
God's,
like we were intent. That God told us,
God's-
said that we were supposed to have this land.
Right.
So we are now going to take this land because God told us to do so.
Right. So
yeah.
So
Niggas really did that. You understand? Niggas really like these white. Yeah, look, I'm half white, but like, look, these white
So
niggas were
this
really
is
like, look, God said that we were supposed to have this land, so we're
it's
taking this
kind
shit
of
from you.
the audacity.
Nigga, what? Yeah,
The
nigga, the audacity, nigga, what
audacity
the fuck?
how dare you say motherfucker?
God said we're supposed to take you.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
yep, Jesus is
allegedly.
What
here.
up there, man? Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
you.
it,
Every
bro.
guy who didn't have a dad would be a great dad, bro.
Oh, yes, you will.
You have a dad? You a great dad?
No, I'm a terrible one.
Oh shit.
Best dad ever.
I had terrible uncles.
Jeez. But you're right though. That is so true. They,
Shut that door, John's gonna.
you know, how dare you say, fucking, your God said you're gonna take all this shit from us and strip us, and
Because he
not,
has the power of Jesus to do it.
well, you know, you're gonna rip our culture away from us in the process.
Yep.
You're gonna take all our land,
Yep.
which, you know, I didn't realize how beautiful this country was until I drove back from California. Somebody owes the Indians a great deal
Jerry,
of money.
you want to shut that all the way?
Hell yeah.
A
they took
great
all-
deal
they
of
took
money.
They took everything from
When
the
I
niggas,
drove
man.
through Arizona
It's fucked up.
and I drove through Colorado, I didn't realize how beautiful this country is. Somebody owes them motherfuckers a lot of
You're in the middle of
money.
the camera.
Oh, my fault.
There's a seat right there.
There's a seat right here. Come and sit down.
Hey,
Take a
nigga,
seat,
damn.
But yeah, you're right though, Dom.
Got back from Hudson.
That's just, I don't know. I guess manifest destiny is one of those things where it's whoever it's their belief, their
Yeah.
their hardcore belief
Yeah.
that we're gonna own all this.
Yeah.
And maybe it's true. I mean here we are now, 2020.
Having the bigger stick
You-
and the bigger dick. I own all of it.
right, but I mean here we are. It's 2020 and you and I are sitting
And
here.
Trump is not trying to give up presidency.
And yeah, down
true.
that honky is not
And,
He said
He's
I
not
have
cons-
the power to stay in power. for the next
right. He's not conceding. Most motherfuckers just say, "Okay, well, I lost. That's it." You know.
Hell no.
He's
Trump-
like,
this is Trump's America, nigga.
You
You
know,
know,
I have the power to have the power.
this
for
Yeah.
honk, this
Yeah.
honky is. He's like,
Hey, if
He's
I
like
was
that
Joe Biden, I'd be
cockroach.
asking Donald Trump for a party because this nigga's in a party.
yeah, he's about to party a lot of
Yeah, he's
probably
letting
a few
everybody out.
more.
He said, "Fuck it, it's my last couple months, nigga. We letting everybody out this bitch."
Yeah.
He's like, Tuki Williams, let's get that man out.
Yeah,
Like,
what
guys,
am I-
let's get him out still. Get that body
Yeah,
out.
you know, Donald Trump kind of turned the whole presidency thing around, but towards this end, now that he's not.
So what you mean by he turned it around? Like, so you think
Well-
like up until like the last year he did good?
Well,
or
how
what do you think?
like how Obama.
You don't have to be
George
a politician
Bush.
to become a president. He
How-
was
That's
never
true.
a politician. He was
That's
a
true.
TV star.
That's
Right.
true.
Right, yeah,
Businessman.
a rap,
Producer.
Yeah.
yup,
Yeah.
reality.
He produced his own reality.
So he was actually, the presidency was more of a reality show for him.
Yeah, 100%.
No,
Yup.
that's the thing he could show because Obama said, Trump, you're never gonna have this shit." He said, "Bullshit. Wait after 3-4 years." My
You
God.
got it, shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Niggas out now though.
But he showed everyone.
But he's out now, but look at, it's like,
But he fucked it up because it ain't
No,
gonna never
no.
happen again. Because these politicians are not gonna let no random motherfucker in.
right, because like how Obama,
Or in
even though he
Washington.
bumped heads with Republicans, Obama stuck
He's still
to,
obeyed by the code.
he's still obeyed by the code. If
I
they
ain't
said,
gonna snitch on you. I ain't
Yup.
gonna tell you dirt.
If you come to our ceremonies,
I'm a bipartisan ass
you go by these rules and stuff, these
Mm.
unwritten rules, and Obama followed them. He was a great politician. He was a great president. Well, I wouldn't say he's a great president, but he was a president.
He was
And he was a
okay.
well-spoken president. He didn't sit there at the podium and go, well, you know, he spoke very very well. Donald Trump was not that person.
Yeah.
But then also again, Donald Trump says, you know what? This North America trade with Canada and Mexico, yeah, I don't like it, man. It's we're gonna do something better.
I'm gonna build
You
a wall
know,
and say no
you know what?
trade.
I don't like this either. You know, we're gonna do something better. You know what? NATO, fuck them. You know what? They owe us money, and they kind of do because again, we can't be the world's army.
Right.
That's why we created NATO, which
Yeah.
I got with him.
Yeah.
With Donald Trump, I agreed with them with that.
Yeah.
We can't go to Africa every time there's a country in Africa fighting.
Yeah.
We can't go there and help them. And
Yeah.
that's what we created NATO for.
Yeah.
NATO's army goes there.
Yeah.
NATO goes there with the support of everyone else.
Has the power or the
You know what I
money.
mean, though?
Yeah.
Or the
If
people
there's
that
something
go
happening
there,
in
hey, go
Zimbabwe,
there. Hey, go there, go
we
there.
don't go there. We don't send the Marines. We send NATO.
Yeah.
We send NATO with the support they need.
Yeah, but NATO
to-
has U.S. troops that are lined up because apparently the U.S. has people ready to go.
But you know what I mean, though. But
No other
again, though,
country has that
there
shit.
are shit that we got into that I think Donald Trump, now that he was president and he got to see the books, like any businessman, he got to see where all the money was
Fucked
going.
up.
That's where everyone fucked up.
The black
Now he's
budget-
like, you
the
know,
black
there's-
budget was way
now
bigger
there's
this
this
year.
little small country in Sudan that's doing copper piping that needs a little help. I'll tell a buddy, hey, there's a little country here. Hey, there's a little business here. I'm seeing where the money's going. I see
Right.
where everything flows.
Right.
That's where they fucked up.
I can get Robert
So-
Kraft's Super Bowl ring back though.
No, didn't Putin take that?
Putin took that
Yeah,
shit.
Putin took
Straight
that
jacked
shit.
that shit.
Yeah, he
Did
took
he?
it.
Let me see it,
Yeah.
Robert Kraft. You put it
Put
on.
it
You guys
on.
all I'm chilling with the president,
Yeah.
this guy, the other president.
He actually took that
put
motherfucker's
that
ring.
ring on.
Literally,
and he
this
walked
video,
out.
but video's right here. He literally
Oh,
took.
man.
He literally took that nigga's Super Bowl ring.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He
But,
slipped
like-
it on and just walked out.
Yeah, walked out with it. But it was a show of power. But it's like some Russian shit, right? It's
Right.
like
And he
because
asked-
I'm big dick, I can do this. I'm
Right.
going to
And
do
they
it.
asked, he
Yeah.
asked the president, "Are you gonna get my back?" He's like, "Let's just say he gave it to him as a gift, and you can get
Yeah.
yourself another one, Robert."
Yeah. Yeah. And so
You
from,
call Justin or
yeah, you don't
whoever
know, that
makes
nigga
the-
took my shit. You like, I gave it to him. No, you didn't, nigga. He took
That
it.
nigga took your
That nigga
shit.
took your
And
shit.
then I bet he can. I bet you in Russia, Putin, they live in a different world.
Well, yeah, he's a dictator there, bro. You understand?
Right.
Like that man's a billionaire. I think
don't
he's
you-
the most wealthy person in Russia right now.
So don't you get the feeling like with Donald Trump, in his world too, we would never fathom the world that he lives in. So he lives in his own world. His
Yeah.
son lives in a world that we would never
I
understand.
But, like-
I don't understand that word. It's a little creepy, but
Yeah.
you know, it's that fuck nigga shit.
Yeah, it is. But like
It's that rich fuck nigga shit.
because you gotta understand too, though. Like if every single person that you interact with, for the most part, says, "Man, Jay, you are the greatest person that we've ever seen do whatever this is," or every single time you attempt to do something, every single person that comes around you is like, "You're the best at it. You're amazing at it." Like in
So-
your fucking head, you're gonna be like, "Well, shit. If everyone fucking tells me I'm great, I must be fucking great." You
So
know?
we're
great.
back
Like
to
you
the
start-
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Hey, Donald. Hey, Donald. You want to fuck my wife? You want to
You know what I
grope
mean? But
her?
But it's the same kind of energy, though, bro. Same
You want
kind
to
of fucking
grope my
energy.
wife? Hey,
Right.
go ahead.
Hey, you need Tyson.
You want to fuck around the pussy? Go ahead.
Yeah, you
He's
just,
my fucking superhero right now.
Yeah, he's everyone's superhero. He's my superhero
He's
too.
my heavyweight champ.
who's that, Mike?
Mike Tyson's the
Yep.
goat, man.
There's nobody else but Mike.
There's
But
nobody else
Nobody
but
else.
Mike.
And Muhammad Ali.
No, you
He's
can't
the
take
one
nothing
thing.
away from Muhammad.
Nah.
Nah,
No,
but
no.
You
I
better give
would-
Mayweather some respect, though. Because that
That's what
nigga
you said.
50 and 0.
Oh, I
Niggas
like-
don't want to give Mayweather enough respect.
But I wouldn't call Muhammad Ali
That's what
Muhammad
you said.
Ali.
I like that
That's
fucking
Cassius
star guy
Clay.
from Green Bay. I never watched him play because I wasn't alive yet.
right.
But when
Just
I
the
said
time of
Muhammad
the
Ali's the greatest boxer, I couldn't watch him.
right.
Dude, you ever
Yeah,
see-
so it's
I
great
could
for
watch
you
all-
because you've
I
been
could watch
witnessed it,
all
right?
footage and be like, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like these kids that wear Jordans. They're like, who's Jordan?
Right.
My shoe?
My shoes.
They don't. But yeah, but no. But it's fair though. They don't know though. They're not.
They don't know who Michael
Yeah.
Jordan
Yeah, because did you ever get to see Jordan play on TV?
No, I was born in '94, and so
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
I I watched games like when I was in high school. And
He
shit, but I
watched
never
him on the
live.
Wizards.
Oh, okay.
Type shit live would have been
Man,
Wizards,
I
yeah.
remember
I watched him
seeing
on the
Jordan
floor.
play, man.
Oh, yeah.
But there was a dude I was in jail, or no, that I
We
worked
were alive
with.
for the '96
LeBron's the
Bulls.
GOAT.
Yeah,
I'm putting on a record,
when I
LeBron is
was
the GOAT.
working with this one brother, he got to see Jordan play down in Chicago. He said, "Man, that motherfucker was just phenomenal."
The thing they would say is you talk about the killer instinct stuff, right? They always say Michael Jordan would play every single game that he was trying. The way they right. Well, they said that he was under the impression that there's always going to be at least one person at every single one of his games that has never seen him play before.
He's gonna play it hard.
And so he's going to play hard for the people that have never seen him play basketball. So that was his thought process going into every single game.
Motivation, though.
It is
Who's-
motivation.
who's this?
Michael Jordan. Because
Okay.
the thing that
It's
gets...
like-
you go ahead.
All your championship rings on me shit because it's like.
What you doing?
Hard as fuck for this nigga.
Yeah, what are you doing for me lately? Yeah, because it always boils down to like to the point of like, what have you done for me lately, right? Like even if you got a ring last year, the first game of the season, it's fucking completely brand new at that point, right? Like you got to start from the ground up again. So it's just like that same kind of like keeping it consistent and like every single year having that like drive to want to like get a ring.
That
again, you know?
Black Mamba
Or like the
mentality.
year that Jordan was.
I say
Huh?
black, right? The black.
Look at him.
Mamba
He's looked at me
mentality.
like
Mamba
Black
mentality, yeah.
Mamba. What do you want me to whip it out or something? So, but what I got to say about Jordan, yes, it would be very small
Maybe
and.
black, it'd be like, what is that?
It-
Tan? Beige?
Yeah,
But
beige.
what I would say about Jordan is that he brought like Walter Payton
He
did,
brought
or
the- he brought the
he
shit
brought
out
he
there, of course.
no he brought finesse. He brought the finesse that way that you would
Hey,
just
this is how Jordan's so
you would
good.
do things and like a ballerina.
Hold on.
He
Jordan's
was
so good.
finesse.
Is that guy
Shit
breaking
is
up
like,
weed
oh,
on our family board games?
Fuck it, family.
There's no cannabis being broken up there. I don't see anything. Cannabis is illegal in the state of Minnesota. I think he's making a tobacco cigarette.
Oh, that could be
Yeah.
it. Tobacco.
That's tobacco
That's a tobacco
cigarette.
cigarette.
It's not illegal no more, buddy. It's medical.
Flowers, I think flowers is still illegal here.
Ah,
Since when? Since when? Today?
What's that?
In Minnesota?
John, where's the blunt?
I don't know. So
I
you got to
think
show me the Carfax.
yeah.
Is it up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
What they're
yeah.
See if
showing
it's
us?
up there because
What's-
I don't think it's right. I think that
Gary,
nigga's
how does
capping.
the screen work? Ask this nigga Gary how that shit works.
Gary-
It works in real time.
This nigga just he's just it's all
Hey, it's for Mike Tyson, goddamn. We're supporting Mike here. I support Michael Jordan, Mike
Wait,
Tyson, anyone named Mike.
cut all this shit out. These niggas got federal on the podcast. Oh my
It-
Rallies.
So
So anyway, yeah.
I really never watched Kobe Bryant play.
You're a bitch.
Well, because
How?
Because
Why
he was
not?
like an imitation of Jordan.
How is he an imitation of
He,
Jordan?
well, no,
Is that
he-
true?
he- yeah, he imitated.
factual?
Yes, it's factual.
That's
he imitated
factual?
his.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
that's
doesn't-
not a
but
diss?
it doesn't
That's
see,
not
but
a
it doesn't
diss?
Look
take
at
away
the way
from
he
his
jumps at the
accomplishment.
hoop. I
Imitation
mean-
of somebody.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
and
But I'm
that's the
saying
big point, though.
every-
yeah.
yeah.
Dr. J inspired Michael Jordan, so that's
Right,
imitation
right.
of
Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah, you're right, right. Everyone
So,
always
what are you talking
inspires
about?
the
You know?
next person. That is true.
You know?
But I guess
Are
I've
you
already
saying,
seen
Are you
it.
saying Kobe Bryant's garbage?
Yeah, he
Not
is. He's
garbage,
saying
I mean-
garbage.
What are you saying?
81 points
No,
a game?
but okay. Look, his point is going to be like Kobe is
Who's your favorite player?
of all time. LeBron James is the greatest player to ever touch a basketball.
I would say, okay, in
That's the
LeBron's
GOAT.
defense, I would say
Better than Kobe?
coming.
100%. There's no question.
What,
LeBron's
what
the
was
GOAT.
what was it? What were they down when he played against?
He was down 3-1 playing against the 2016. You're talking about?
Yeah.
Against the Golden State
Dominic
Warriors.
said, "Who cares when
now,
Kobe
to
died?"
come back from that.
No, Kobe's
Dominic
top
Dominic
five.
said that.
No, Kobe's top five.
I was like,
Don't do
"Hey,
him.
Kobe's dead."
Don't
Dom
do
said,
him.
"Who cares?"
Kobe's top five. Kobe's top five.
That guy right there.
Kobe's top five.
But to come
Get him
back,
in the comments.
To
In
come
the
back from
comments.
that kind of deficit in
Rest in peace to
basketball
Kobe.
is amazing.
But okay, and I think you're right.
That's amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So I do agree that LeBron's the GOAT. The thing that rubs me wrong is like, so after that championship series run, he comes back from 3-1. LeBron says in an interview that he goes, "Yeah, when we came back from 3-1 for the Cavs, that just sealed it that I was the GOAT." And I think that says a lot. Like, if you are the greatest player of all time,
He wasn't
you should,
humble.
You
Well, you shouldn't have to
acknowledge
say
yourself
you
as the
are.
greatest.
Yeah, you
never
shouldn't have to.
acknowledge.
Yeah, exactly. You should never, because like,
Look at Eminem, he thinks he's the fucking worst
Yeah.
MC ever.
So
Exactly.
it's because he was self-proclaiming himself But then that's like MJ self-proclaiming himself.
But he never
as the-
calls himself the GOAT because the thing that because the way I look at it is like
He's
this.
trying to stay away from basketball.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
no,
he
no.
did.
I'm talking about.
He tried to stay away from
I'm
the
talking about
sport.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was self-proclaimed the king of pop.
Yeah, no, he
But-
never called himself the king of pop. The other people called him that.
The
I
whites
thought-
called him that.
Yeah, the white,
Oh.
the white tees.
But you're saying
Tony
that
called him
LeBron
that.
called himself the GOAT.
Right, but he's the GOAT to me. But that, I'm trying to play fair. Of like, he said some shit that is kind of questionable. The reason why I'm frustrated with that is that when you're truly because when you're truly good at something, or if you're truly great at it,
Someone inspired you to be great.
yes, bro, and like you should always look at what you do and critique your ability, right? You should always try to be better than you were yesterday. And if you ever say that you're the greatest, that you assume that you can't get any better than where you are, right?
So he should only have 4 championships by the time his career's over. He only has 4.
Okay, well, he's gonna have 6, at least 5.
he
We're going
has
back to back.
6.
We're going
He's
back
not
to
going
back.
back to back.
But he's going back to
He's
back.
not going back
He's
to
going
back.
back to back.
No, he's not gonna go back to back.
Why?
'Cause he's gonna fucking lose himself when he does that fucking Looney Tune movie with
This
Warner
nigga
Brothers.
said he's gonna lose
And
himself.
he's gonna make so much money in LA right now.
I don't
So-
know, John.
I'm
John,
saying it right now. LeBron's going back to back. 2020, 2021 Lakers catching a ring.
John always tells me shit like this, like as if he's in the room with the fucking agents, fucking
He's got insider
speaking to
knowledge.
King James
Yeah,
himself.
this nigga's got insider knowledge.
This nigga knows.
He's got King James on speed dial. Hey, LeBron. You know what? You're gonna go back to back.
back their powers or whatever, my buddy. got
Oh yeah,
their
that special
powers.
the special sauce or whatever.
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
Unbelievable.
Space Jam 2. What the fuck?
Are they really making it?
Yeah,
yeah,
LeBron.
it's coming out, man.
No way. Are you
LeBron
guys
did
fucking
it.
serious?
It's right there. There's the.
Oh, there's the yeah.
There's
Damn.
right
Play ball with LeBron.
I like how Dom
You
does
like-
that.
You got a little young.
Yeah, you got really good at that, John.
Yeah,
though.
you are really good at
Like,
the
you gotta-
You got really good
I
at
did-
giving me
I
fucking
actually
work
thought
to
it
do.
was there,
the
man.
way I look at it is like it makes me look better without having to do any more
I
work.
just
So
wanna know that-
I'm
Dom made me believe that it
Yeah,
was.
there is a CG LeBron.
That gives me more work to
Say
fucking
again?
do, so fuck you.
CGI in the hairline. How
What?
it starts up here at the beginning of the movie.
And then it
right
will slowly
hand, it's like
recedes.
right here.
Oh, LeBron.
Yeah,
alright.
hairline.
Oh, they really fuck with it.
Well, because in the beginning of the season, it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of it, that's just like.
Did he spray paint it or something?
He had some
Someone
of that
said.
special powder.
Yeah,
Look,
someone
Hey,
said,
man.
"What the?"
Look,
If
I
you
was
got
worth
the money
hundreds
to
of
pay
millions-
for it.
yeah.
Yeah, don't color out the Sharpie, Jay.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm worth hundreds of millions, nigga, if I'm going bald, I'm going to get it covered too. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah.
So why doesn't he just shave his
Shave
head?
your
He
head to be like
doesn't
Michael.
want to be bald, man. I don't know.
He really wants to hold on to his hair, huh?
Apparently,
Hold on to the
looks good.
hairline.
I mean, shit.
No, it doesn't look good. It looks fucked up.
does
I
it?
mean,
It looks
I'm sure his people around him don't say that.
Oh, of course
They're like,
not.
man, that looks fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Right.
And then when they walk away, they're like, man, what the fuck's wrong
What
with
did
that,
you do
brother?
to your head? Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Dom, is your
why
beard
got the
brown?
shoes in your head?
Yeah, man. I think
You
I'm
got
part.
brown
I think
facial hair?
I think I'm part Irish.
Oh,
Wow. I just now noticed that. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Other
It
than
comes
you got
out-
brown
comes in each
facial
color.
hair.
I don't
So
know.
Dom is not only just Vietnamese and Native American.
Say,
Hey,
say
look,
that one more. Say it one more
look.
time in the mic.
Hold on,
Say it
hold
one-
on.
Wait, hold on, Jay. Say it one more time in the mic.
Dom is not only Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. You heard it here first, folks.
Listen,
Viet-
when I
Vietnamese
first
and-
met this dude, Dom, okay?
These are lies. He's
No.
about to say pure
No.
lies. Everyone at home, this is
When I
not true.
first
These are
met
alternate
this
facts.
dude, Dom, unless this is some fucking, what's that, Mandela effect, this
The
dude,
Mandela
Dom,
effect.
told me
I didn't
that he
tell
was
him that.
part black and part native.
And we left it at that.
He told me because his mom was like adopted or some shit, but she didn't know what tribe she was from. That's what he told me in the beginning. I swear, unless
And then he offers you some fry bread.
no. And then years later, we were actually for his birthday.
But did he give you a percentage of the native though? Like most black people do.
Oh, I'll answer that. It's just Allie.
10%?
I think she was trying to come here with Trav.
I was outside
Try to
talking
come
shit.
with
Anyway,
you.
go ahead. Sorry.
Why is
Where did we go
Allie
for your
calling you,
birthday?
Josh?
What birthday? What birthday when?
It was your 21st birthday. We went to that
steakhouse?
wild mountain place.
Yeah, why on? Yeah. Taylor Falls. Yeah.
So we were on this little fucking what was that thing that it was a lift, right? Because it was taking us somewhere.
a ski lift. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we were gonna ride those things down the.
Yeah. There's
fucking-
here's a great photo of
So-
what those things are.
Yeah,
right
Oh,
there.
yeah,
right there,
there
ski
you go.
lifts.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like
So
that.
we're on there, right? And it was me, George, and Dom on it. And George is Vietnamese. And out of nowhere, Dom
he's
is gonna
Vietnam.
fill me in that he is now Vietnamese and black.
I've been Vietnamese my entire life.
And I was
bro.
like, because I was like, yeah, I was like,
Where
and Dom was
George,
like,
where George looks the part.
yeah, because Dom was like they were talking about like George's tattoos or some shit. He's like, yeah, I'm Vietnamese. And I was like, what? I was like, you told me you're native. And so Now the dude been claiming Vietnamese out of nowhere.
Like I said,
He
I've been Vietnamese
Now
my
he's
entire
claiming he's
life.
Irish.
He went and got he's fulfilling the part. He went and got into anime. So now he's a Vietnamese loving anime type guy.
Anime has no race restrictions. All of those that are interested in anime, check it out.
John's beard's
It's
a little red.
fantastic.
He's
Now
telling-
he's like,
Anime's
I
great.
think I'm a little red
He's like, hey, let's go get hot pot. Let's get pho.
Let's go get
and I'm like, what? When did this shit happen? I thought.
Hey, Josh, you know where I can get a good walk?
I thought this dude was gonna teach me the fucking rain dance and fucking.
I'm in tune with my culture, man. That's all I can say.
many
Speaking of being in
cultures.
tune with their culture, hey Jay. So,
Yes.
being a Mexican American.
Being American of Mexican heritage.
Yeah. So can you give the listeners a little bit of a breakout? So because the people that are at home and they're watching, they obviously
Right.
look at you and you look to be a Mexican American. You look at
Or
someone
I
who
look
says Mexican
terrorist. Or I look Hindu. I look like I could be Hindu. I guess I could be Hindu. I guess if I went into a.
No, I want to know: is that hair? Is that all hair? Or is that beard like in your head?
That's kind of a good question. It kind of looks like it would wrap.
Me and Carlos are talking about this for an
Yeah,
hour.
it would wrap around.
We're talking about this for like
and
a
I
whole
tied it in
hour.
a knot.
We can't tell if it's all beard hair.
Right.
Right, if it's his own hair that he just like a comb over type.
But
shit.
you know
Yeah.
the nice thing about having a
Look at
beard.
it, it just matches.
But you know the nice thing, Dom,
down
about having a beard, like if I was in your office and you're talking to me, I'd either go like this where
I'd walk away.
I'm being
You look wise.
judgmental,
You look wise.
or I would go
that-
like this.
That's his judgment. That's
this is me judging you,
Okay.
and then this is me like undressing you with my eyes,
So
and then this would
that's
be me
assault.
and then this would be me just,
That's
like-
sexual
like
harassment right
staring
there.
at
I
you.
feel like I have to sue you.
and
by
then
that
this would
look.
be like me just,
That's, how the fuck
Okay.
do
you know. So there's several looks that you can do with the beard.
Yeah.
So like if I was at a strip club,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
You have to wear a mask.
That
know,
was the undressing you with the eyes. Well, they don't have to undress them with your eyes.
right, because they're already undressed.
Man, there's a lot of smoke in here.
That's all that guy.
Is
Is that a fire hazard?
Tobacco, man.
Effects back here.
Oh, there's effects back
Fog
there.
machine.
Well, we're allowing the that can make its way in. It's fine.
Hey,
It's up to certain
But
somebody.
yeah.
You got me fucked up.
All right. We'd like to thank one of our sponsors, Gary Concrete.
Gary's Concrete Shop.
You'd like to give
These
a
niggas
shout
ain't
out.
paying me
You
for
need
that,
some
but
work done.
I'ma get
You need
paid
a
for it
small
next
deck,
time.
little deck.
He does a lot of great work.
He does a lot of great work.
Lot
He
of
takes
great
pride
work.
in his work. He's got like a Mexican little.
He hires a
attitude.
lot of illegal Mexicans and refuses to pay them.
Damn.
But
But he does
it's
great
work.
Great
Great
work.
work.
Yes.
Gary's Concrete Shop, LLC.
There we go. And also, we like to thank Dom for showing up.
Dominic,
Dom,
yes.
thank you for
Appreciate
showing
it.
up,
Been a
man.
pleasure.
Would you guys like to take a gander at that handshake again?
Oh, I told you by the end of the night we were gonna get it right.
One last time. Should
One
we do it?
last
Here
time.
we go.
Let's
All
get
right.
it.
All right, here we go.
No pressure. No pressure. No pressure.
Look at that.
Ooh,
Oh.
chicken
Look
at
for
that.
life.
Chin game for life, baby.
Motherfuckers been doing
Chin
a handshake
game.
for the last 20 years, but motherfuckers couldn't get it right the fucking
Hey,
first
hey,
two
it,
times.
like I said,
Hey,
it's not how you start, it's how you
Hey,
finish.
your first time experiencing erectile dysfunction, Jerry. What did it hit you just out of nowhere?
You see that cricket? But
All right, then.
they got meds for that. It's called meth. Oh, but on that note,
Well, thank you guys. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank
Oh,
you for
yeah,
having
man.
me.
Did you enjoy yourself?
This
on
was
the
fun,
pod?
man. This is never obviously done a podcast before.
Right,
This is cool.
right.
So thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yes,
maybe
we
maybe
will-
we'll be back again. Who knows?
I hope you. I hope you will.
I hope you will be
I
back
hope you
again.
can make the journey back, or definitely do a little podcasting again. Talk about absolutely nonsense, but hey, it's insightful.
It's not about the destination. It's the journey there.
Yes,
It's the journey there.
it's the journey.
I like. Maybe we should leave it on that. I like that.
I like,
Yep.
I like
It's
that.
the journey
I like
there.
that. I
The
like
journey
that.
there.
What kind of fucking pot smoking shit is that? Fucking you hippie.
Well, we ended it already. So there you go.
I'm
So,
a hippie.
so again, we like to thank
Says
everyone.
the guy that smokes
Gary
crack
Con-
out of light bulbs.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
That's called mad.
he said.
But anyway, that was another journey. Again, we like to thank Patches Catering. Thank you, Patches, for bringing these
Gary's
Modelos.
Concrete
Gary's Concrete.
Shop.
Look him up.
Shop,
I
LLC.
I think he's on like Bad Business Reviews or something.
Oh, that's good.
But
We'll
yeah,
display his number and logo.
we'll display the number, the logo. Please look into him if you need some work done next spring.
He's got kids.
He's got kids to
Help,
feed.
help him feed them kids.
Help him feed them
Help
kids.
feed them kids.
They want switches for Christmas.
Switches. Swift.
Nintendo Switches.
Oh, that's okay. But again, Dom, thank you. The best
Appreciate
dad
it.
ever.
Thank
Best
you.
dad ever.
Thanks,
And
guys.
Congratulations on that.
yep,
Appreciate it.
congratulations
Thank you.
on your son and that.
Beautiful
you and
baby
lady.
boy.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
I'm sure. Was I gonna say something?
I mean, you were definitely.
Well, we'll cut that out too. So fuck it. All this shit
that out,
getting cut.
But again, thank you, Dom, for showing up. Again, this was another episode of Insightful Buffoonery. I kind of got my tongue stuck there.
Do that one more time. Let's do that with the end.
Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you, everyone, for again This was another episode of Insightful Buffoonery. Please tune in again and check us out and give us the likes below. And hope you all had a very good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys have a very good Christmas. Even though some of us motherfuckers are unemployed right now, but hey, still it's the season to be giving and to be with family. Despite this whole COVID thing, stay safe, stay warm. Until we see you again, we're out. Bitches!
You're a bitch, Jerry.
Look at that. That was a great ending. Huh?
Good grief.
He's gonna put that in too.
Hey, Jay, remember last night when little Gary was in the backseat like this?
Hey, put that on the green screen.
Wait,